Hi everyone. Today we'll be tackling a big question. What happens to the call center and BPO jobs when artificial intelligence enters the game? So if you are someone who works in customer support, telemarketing, or back office operation, I think this conversation is for you. Or maybe if you know someone who's working in this space, I think still you should listen to this podcast. We will talk about which roles will be getting most impacted because of artificial intelligence. We will talk about how to pivot and upgrade your skills, what tools and certifications can make you future proof, and specifically we will look at the outlook for next 5, 10, and 15 years. So I would like to quickly introduce our channel, GOC, that's Game of Careers, where we talk about workplace for tomorrow, how the change is coming, how can we stay ahead of. I'm your host, Zephyr, a management consultant with over 2 decades of experience, specializing in people, businesses, organizations, and yet keeping a strong eye on technology. I would want to start with a very famous quote, which is, the illiterate of 21st century will not be those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. That's by Alvin Toffler. I think it should resonate with all of us because your standard studies and education will not future-proof you for next 10, 15, 20 years, right? So you will have to continuously learn, unlearn what you might have learned in school, colleges, or in your previous job experience, or the technology that you might have worked on, and move on to the next new technology shifts that are happening. And it's happening at a very rapid pace. If we look at why it matters to talk about artificial intelligence, let's understand that there are over 7 million people who work in BPO industry, with India alone employing more than 4.5 million people. And it's in fact one of the largest employers of young professionals. First of all, what are the kind of jobs which are at risk? The typical jobs that will be at risk are voice-based call handling, wherein simple queries like balance, status updates, etc. will possibly get automated. In fact, is getting automated as we talk now. Your email and chat support have been replaced by chatbots, and these chatbots are becoming more sophisticated, possibly bringing in an angle of sentiment and emotions. So the responses are not robotic or straight one lines. So that's another area. And third would be a back office repetitive task, wherein tasks like data entry, claims processing, information processing will get automatically managed by these artificial intelligence tools. So according to the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report, roles involving repetitive tasks are mostly vulnerable to this automation. So what jobs will evolve, right? Not all BPO jobs will vanish. Many will transform. You will have roles like customer experience specialist. These will be the people having a lot of experience in handling customer escalations, wherein empathy is involved. You will have roles like AI supervisors. These will be the people who will be monitoring, training, and improving the AI models or the chatbots. You will have roles like data-driven support analysts. These will be the people who will be analyzing customer interactions for different insights, right? And the fourth will be your process improvement managers. These will be the people who will be involved in not just following a process, but designing smarter workflows using AI. How that's further going to evolve is, so I think the next question that can come your way is to understand how to pivot or upgrade your skills, right? So here's how a BPO professional can shift from routine tasks to high value roles. They can learn about AI-powered customer tools like Genesis, Zendesk AI, Salesforce, Einstein, right? Skill up in analytics using data dashboards, improve services, learn tools like Microsoft Power BI. They will have to definitely develop soft skills. So empathy, negotiation, cultural awareness. This can help them pivot into other roles like sales, business development, and so on. If they're more technical bent, they can learn automation tools like UiPath, Blue Prism, Power Automate for robotic process automation, right? So you can learn different set of new skills for which various courses and certifications will be available. You can focus on learning about digital customer experience management. You should learn about AI prompting for customer support. Emotional intelligence and communication would be an important soft skill to have. Data analysis and visualization will become mainstream. So everybody will have to go beyond Excel to use visualization tools like Power BI, Tableau, and so on. And if you're in the customer service space, definitely learning about customer relationship management systems like Salesforce, Zendesk, HubSpot will help a lot. Right. And what sort of certifications and courses can you pursue? So there's no dearth of learning in today's world because of internet and availability for people through various platforms that are available. So you can look at exploring Coursera, where you have a lot of AI courses, you have a lot of certification courses from different universities, from top companies like Microsoft, Google also offer courses in AI. You can also take subscription from platforms like Udemy, where you can learn about anything from soft skills, sales management, robotic process automation. You can also take subscription from LinkedIn Learning, where a lot of courses are there in customer experience management. And besides that, it can definitely help you in terms of finding jobs. So it's one of the leading professional networking platforms. You can explore Google, Microsoft for various certification courses that they offer. And again, Salesforce certification will help in the CRM space. I think the next thing to understand when you're pivoting, what is the outlook for all these jobs which we say will get displaced, right? So over the next 5 years, what you would first of all find is your routine queries, your manual data entry jobs will get replaced by AI, wherein humans will be involved in terms of monitoring them. So that's possibly expected by 2030. The next wave will come for the next 10 years. You will have a very serious demand for specialists in AI governance, customer journey design, cross-cultural engagement. And finally, over the next 15 years, you will find that your customer-centered roles will become customer experience hubs, where human focus on empathy, trust, and critical decision-making would be of essence, right? And I'm sure, so now you got the outlook. The next thing you would want to understand is what would be my salary growth if I'm just entering the market now, or possibly it's been just 1 to 2 years where I've been working in the BPO industry, or I've been working in a call center. So typically, as we look, and I'm giving you an Indian and a US perspective, if you look at the entry-level job in a BPO in India would possibly get you a salary between 2.5 lakhs to 4 lakhs per annum. In US, that would be something around $35,000. If you look at someone who's AI skilled support specialist, knowing certain tools, you can possibly command a 30 to 50% higher salary. And beyond that, if you have more than 10 years of experience in customer, you would possibly be having a role like a customer experience management or a team leader, and your salaries could be anything between 15 to 25 lakhs per annum. In India and in US, you could possibly be having around $90,000 to $120,000 in US. And finally, if you have more than around 20 years of experience, you would be someone who is managing business process, something like an automation head or something like a customer relationship management head. Your salaries in India would be somewhere between 30 to 40 lakhs per annum. Globally, if you look at, people get a salary between $150,000 if you're on the west side of the globe. Right. So upskilling will definitely ensure that you have a better or a higher job security and you can command premium salaries. Right? What are the job projections? And as we understand, AI will replace, displace, and possibly make a lot of jobs redundant. However, not everything is bad with the AI, right? So there's the market research companies globally do see that this customer experience management market itself, because of AI, will grow at 15% CAGR, reaching a level of around $30 billion by 2030. That's from the source of Grandview Market Research. We will paste a link, you can refer to it. And while of course traditional jobs will get displaced, but the roles will expand. So if you're willing to learn, unlearn, and relearn, you will always have a job and you will have that job security. So need not worry in terms of what will be the impact of artificial intelligence on your job. Make sure that you're learning, you're putting in those extra hours. So what I would like to conclude with is, or let's say what my key takeaway will be, that Gen AI is not going to kill BPO, right? It's just going to reshape it. Who are willing to learn AI analytics and customer strategy will strive, right? They will thrive through this. So at the end, I would like to simply hear from you. If you are working in BPO space, what skills are you planning to upgrade? Was this information that I shared is useful to you? Did you try exploring? If you're facing any challenges, right, I would love to hear from you. Please comment, share your feedback, subscribe to the channel, and give us more ideas in terms of what more topics should we cover in our upcoming podcast. Thank you so much for watching, or I would say thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Do remember to subscribe, like, and comment, share your feedback. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.